Alright, so I don't know why my video's trying to get cut off, but it's okay. I guess this is trigonometric ratios part 2. Okay, so where we left off, I was trying to figure out the tangent of f. Okay, so I added some few extra problems here. Yeah, just to save time. But let's say we want to find a tangent of f. So we want to find a tangent of f. We look at the side that is opposite of angle f. The side that is opposite of angle f, if this is my viewpoint here, if I am looking, let's say this is my eyeball, I am looking at the side that is opposite. The side that is opposite of angle f is going to be the DE, which is 8 units long. Then we look at the side that is adjacent or next to angle f, but is not the hypotenuse. So what that means is that the side that is adjacent or next to angle f would be EF. So that means this is 6. That means the tangent of f is going to be 8 divided by 6, which is 4 divided by 3. If you do 4 divided by 3, this is 1.33. Okay. Let's say we want to find the tangent of D. So if we want to find the tangent of D, you look at the other one now. So let's say you start here, angle D, you read the side that is opposite of angle D. The side that is opposite of angle D is going to be EF. This is 6. The side length that is next to angle D is going to be DE. So that's going to be 8. That means tangent of D is equal to 6 divided by 8, which is 3 divided by 4, which is 0.75. If you do 3 divided by 4, that's how you get 0.75. Okay. Tangent of J. Okay, so we want to find the tangent of J. If we draw a little arrow, this side is going to be opposite of angle J. So tangent of J is going to be 15. The side that is next to angle J, that is not the hypotenuse, is going to be HJ. So that means HJ is the adjacent side if you're referring to angle J. It's next to angle J. So that means tangent of J is going to be 15 divided by 8. If we do tangent of L, if we read the side that is opposite of angle L, the side that is opposite of angle L is going to be KM. KM is 7. Then we'll look at the side that is adjacent or next to angle L. So that's going to be length LM. It's going to be 24. Okay? So that's a tangent of angle L. Okay, so let me show you a few more examples. One that I particularly did in class was I just chose random names, and you had to find the height of a football field goal post. So let's say, who should I pick on? I really don't know. I'll make up a random name, Chloe. Okay, so let's say Chloe is standing on the football field. So if you guys didn't catch this earlier, she's standing in a football field. We'll put hair on her, sure. Okay, but this is the field goal post. It looks something like this. Okay, so let's say Chloe is standing 50 feet away. She's standing 50 feet away from the goal post. Okay, we know that the angle of elevation from her foot to the top of the goalpost, angle of elevation from the foot to the top of the goalpost is going to be 31 degrees. So let's say we wanted to find the height of the field goal post. Okay, so from here, what we would do is, notice here, this forms a right triangle. If we had to go ahead and redraw that, we know that this angle is 31 degrees. We don't know the height of the field goal post, and this is 50 feet long. Okay, so this will kind of connect to what I taught in trigonometric ratios part 1, and it will kind of connect to what we did here. Okay, so if I find the tangent of 31 here, the tangent of 31 degrees, it's going to equal the side that is opposite of the 31 degree angle. So this is the height. So this is the side that is opposite of the 31 degree angle. This is the side that is next to the 31 degree angle. So it says tangent of 31 equals h divided by 50. There's a bunch of different ways you could do this. If you decide to use the table, you read tangent of 31. If you go all the way down, it's this number here. Okay, so tangent of 31 is 0.6009. If you don't believe me, put in the calculator. So tangent of 31 is going to be 0.6009. Okay, so we know here this is tangent 31, 0.6009. And this equals the height of the field goal post divided by 50. Okay, from here, a couple ways you could do this. You could just multiply by 50 on both sides. You can solve for h. If you guys cannot see that very obviously, you can try to use some cross multiplication. So the same thing, so if you have 0.6009, this is the same thing as putting it over 1. If you cross multiply here. What we have here is this is 50 multiplied by 0.6009 equals 1 times h. 1 times h is just h. Okay, so from here, if you multiply this out, you find 50 times 0.6009. We know that the height of this field goal post is going to be about 30.0. I'm going to round to the nearest hundredth, so 30.05 feet. Okay, so that means h represents the height of the field goal post. And if you actually went to Google the actual height of it, I believe this should be about 10 feet long and then tall, and then the post itself should be about 20 feet tall. Okay, all right. I'm going to show you another example. Okay, let's see. Who should I pick on now? I don't know. I'm just gonna draw this and figure it out from here. So let's say we have a building. Looks something like that. I'm not gonna be crazy about the windows. Yeah, there's some windows there, probably, maybe a door. I don't know. Anyway, this building is 400 feet tall. Okay, this little tick mark means feet. So let's say this building is 400 feet tall. Okay, you know what? Let's use Kaylee. Okay, so let's say Kaylee is standing a certain distance away from the building. We know that the sun is shining. The sun is shining, and this sun casts a shadow down to her foot. So the angle of elevation between the sun and her foot that a shadow creates is going to be 70 degrees. Okay, so based off this, how far do you think Kaylee might be standing from the building? Okay, so from here you could apply the tangent ratio. So I see that this is the angle that I know. This is going to be tangent of 70 degrees equals, and then you look at the side that is opposite. So one way to think about it, this is 400 feet tall. So tangent of 70 is going to be 400 divided by the adjacent side next to her foot. So it's going to be x. Now, if you use this table, find tangent of 70. It's 2.7475. If you don't believe me, go ahead and put in your calculator. Tangent of 70 is going to be 2.7474. So I think that your table rounded to 2.7475. So that equals 400 divided by x. Okay, so at this point, this is where it gets tricky. See, some of you messing up this real bad. Yeah, because some of you that are trying to do it, you just think, oh, I think I can get the answer, but it's not as obvious. If you had to really do it mentally in your head, what you're doing is multiplying by x on both sides, and you got to divide by 2.7475. So x is going to be equal to 400 divided by 2.7475, if you like to do that mental exercise. What I prefer, since I'm not sure if all of you are at that mathematical level yet, put this over 1. Put this over 1, then cross multiply. Cross multiply. This here is going to be x multiplied by 2.7475 equals 1 times 400. Okay. Then the next step, what you would do is you want to solve for x. If you solve for x, you divide this by 2.7475, divide by 2.7475 here. So that means the distance that Kaylee is going to be away from the building is going to be 400 divided by 2.7475. So that means she's going to be about 145.59 feet away from the building. And the reason why I divided by this number is this cancels out, and I can solve for x. Okay. All right. You know what? We will stop this video, and then I'll go to a part 3. And I have to pee really badly, so I'll be right back.